Deion Sanders' ex-wife, Pilar, prefers to ignore Shilo's gesture to her father on a special day. Colorado Buffaloes hope to touch the sky with their hands with the experience and guidance of Coach Deion Sanders, who recently signed a 5-year, $54 million contract extension with the Buffs. His numerous signings and health status have put him in the headlines, but this time his children are to blame. After he worried fans by confessing to former NFL star Sant Samuel that he was dealing with health issues that had caused him to lose 20 pounds, Coach Prime is keeping to himself. Deion not only coaches the Buffs, but is also the father of Shilo, Deandre, and Shalomi. And while the first two have already joined their respective squads, Cleveland Browns and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, his other 3 children celebrated Father's Day with him, though he wasn't the only one absent. This year, Shilo and Shadur were unable to be present due to their commitments to their teams, so Deion Sanders Jr. took it upon himself to film and capture what will be memorable family memories. He asked his brothers to share their favorite Father's Day moment with Coach Prime, and they spent an enjoyable day together with their father. Shilo's gesture to his father, although the 25-year-old safety couldn't be with them, he made his presence felt on social media. Sharing a video on his official Instagram account, Shilo remembered his father with a funny moment where they exchanged autographs. "A few years ago, when I gave Deion Sanders the best Father's Day gift ever," wrote Shilo. "The footage shows how he hugged his dad, gave him a kiss on the cheek, and got his autograph. Has anyone ever told you you were just a great dad? You're a great guy. Best coach ever. Best coach dad ever. You know what? You're getting something from Father's Day," he says warmly to his father, and then proceeds to give him a football with his own autograph on it. "Here, a Deion Sanders signed football," Shilo said as his father let out a laugh at the unusual moment. However, Shilo and Shadur were not the only notable absentees. Pilar, his mother and Deion's ex-wife, did not acknowledge Shilo and Deion Jr.'s tribute to his father. Despite this, Coach Prime looked happy despite his health problem that has kept him out of Boulder. Coach Prime's health. According to several reports, 57-year-old Deion Sanders is battling an illness that is not yet known, but has forced him to stay out of the public eye and away from his duties as Colorado Buffaloes coach. Coach Prime is at home in Texas, and according to his son Deion Jr.'s comments, although he feels fine, there is no timetable for his return to Boulder to resume his work. What is certain is that his surgeries and blood problems have kept Coach Prime on his toes. Blood clots in his lower extremities caused him to undergo amputation of 2 toes on his left foot while at Jackson State. In late 2024, he admitted that doctors recommended amputating the remaining toes, but he refused. The sun rose quietly over Cedar Hill, Texas, spilling golden light across the manicured lawn of Deion Sanders' estate. A soft breeze rustled the leaves of the oaks, and birds chirped their approval of the day. Inside, Shilo Sanders stood in the foyer, nervously adjusting the frame of a photo he had taken from his college dorm. It was him and his father, laughing, arms thrown over each other, both sporting game day jerseys and radiant grins. It was Father's Day. The media buzzed about it. Social posts bloomed with hashtag Father's Day, and celebrities posted heartfelt tributes. Shilo, always one to keep some things private, had chosen to go old school. No hashtags, no captions, just a framed photo, a card with shaky handwriting, and the quiet hope of healing. Deion came down the stairs, dressed in crisp black joggers and a t-shirt that read Coach Prime. His steps slowed when he saw the photo. "This for me?" he asked, the edge of a smile teasing his lips. Shilo nodded. "Thought you'd like it. From that Jackson State game when it rained the whole second half, remember?" Deion chuckled. "We still pulled through. You threw like a warrior that day." For a moment, the air between them was full of warmth, of years both tender and hard-fought. Shilo hoped that today might mend some of the frayed edges, not just between him and his dad, but across the entire family. But Pilar, she would not answer the phone. He had texted her the night before, letting her know he was in town, mentioned his plan to stop by. He even hinted that Deion's house might be a place to meet halfway, to bury a few old swords, if only for one day. She left it on read. Shilo tapped at his phone again, checking messages out of habit. Still no response.